Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Miami's offense comes out of the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we've really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's back. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Joseph. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's a great job on his defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
And the Canes will have to punt this one away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Buckeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between 2 elite running backs. 2 guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other. Both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Now, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's reeled in. It's Smith. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Back to pass. It's back. Comes up with the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, and Frank Gore, and Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grant behind the line. It's Fletcher. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He makes the grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. It's a shotgun run call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
7th play of the drive coming up. quarterback's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air. It's back. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the single back takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. And how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Defense is coming after him. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And the bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Joseph. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Joseph. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They trap him for a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right, and he goes nowhere. Stop, pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. They'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To put them on top now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On the run, it's Fletcher. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20-21.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's back. Punt over the middle, it's Fletcher. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Well, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unlocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up with the 24. Loose. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that 1st down.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Grab behind the line. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of three. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's Tate. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? To throw, it's back. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield. We're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Over the middle, it's Joseph. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Daniels. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. To throw, it's back. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense still looking for their first touchdown this game. Line up on 3rd and goal now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. He was successful in his first attempt. This one a chip shot, 25 yards out. And that one straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Grinding away on the ground. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's a kneel down.
Well, it hasn't been the prettiest of days for really either offense, but anytime you get a chance to take a knee to end the game, it's all that matters. Count this one as a W, learn from some mistakes, and you get better for next week.